The purpose of this video is to help my students with absolutely no prior experience wire their first logic circuit and get it to work. This is the pin layout and diagram that's provided in the classroom, and we will follow it through wire by wire and step by step. In the last video we used all red wire and there were a lot of them and it made it very confusing. The students were unable to build from the diagram. Here we will put them on 2 or 3 at a time and we will show you where they go. Do enjoy, and we hope you find this video helpful. Okay students, this piece of video fits in between 6 minutes and 54 seconds of the last video and 7 minutes, where you saw the completed circuit made with hosts of red wire and lost control over where the wires go. We are now doing the circuit which is on your board, and we are following the same pattern. Notice that everything is in place. The yellow, blue and green wires at the top, exactly as shown in the last video. In addition, the power and ground connections are the same. What we have added between 6:54 in the last video and now is the LED and the 3 wires going from the AND gate outputs to the OR gate. So we're going to zoom in now on that so you can see it. You bring a black wire from the blue rail as shown to the cathode of the LED. Then the anode of the LED, the cathode is the one with the flat spot. So the flat spot is away from me, away from my finger, and connected to the black wire. Then the other side of the LED is connected to the resistor along this, and the resistor comes up here and stops just below the bottom of the IC, and it is connected with a red wire. You can see there that the resistor is connected with a red wire to pin 6 of your OR gate IC. So pin 6 of your OR gate IC goes to feed the resistor and the LED. Now pin 5, as you can see, pin 5 is this wire, red wire here. Pin 5 goes up here to pin 8 of the AND gate 7411, which is just above. Now pin 4 is joined to pin 3 with a very small hook of wire. If you can't do that small hook, then you can use a very small loop of wire to connect pin 3 and 4. Pin 2 comes up to pin 6 of the AND gate, as you can see here. That is going from pin 6 of the AND gate to pin 2 of the OR gate. And finally pin 1 goes with this longer wire to pin 12 of your AND gate. So this is all you should have on your OR gate. You should have nothing on this side of your OR gate except the power going to pin 14. Before we proceed to hook the A, B and C, we are going to hook the outputs of the 3 inverters to 3 inputs on the AND gate. Okay, this is the last of the red wire. The 3 pieces of red wire have been put in, hooking the outputs of the inverters to the AND gate. You see we have 1 piece of wire here going from pin 2 of the NOT gate to pin 13 of the AND gate. And we have the second piece here that's going from pin 4 of the NOT gate to pin 4 of the AND gate. Finally, we have a piece of red wire here going from pin 6 of the inverters to pin 9 of the triple 3 input and IC, the 7411. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. So we have 3 wires going from the OR to the AND, and 3 wires going from the NOT to the AND. And all the rest will be now done in colored wire so that you may fully get your circuit working in a short space of time. Okay, look closely, people. We have just wired our C input, which is the yellow wire. Notice that we have 3 pieces of yellow wire going into pin 1 of the NOT gate. Pin 1 of the NOT gate has 3 yellow wires, and the one of them goes to the top where we're using for testing, and the other 2 which we have just put in. This yellow wire here goes from pin 1 of the NOT gate to pin 11 of the AND gate. And this one goes from pin 1 to pin 5. Pin 1 of the NOT gate to pin 5 of the AND gate. We're now looking at the blue wire B, input B, which comes to pin 3. Okay? And we have two blue wires we have just put in, which goes from pin 3 to the AND gates. And we're going from pin 3 of the NOT gate to pin 10 of the AND gate, and from pin 3 of the NOT gate to pin 2 of the AND gate. Okay, we've now added the 2 green pieces of wire. As you can see, we have one here going from pin 3 to pin 3 of the AND gate to pin 5 of the NOT gate, and the last one here is going from pin 1 of this AND IC to pin 5 of the NOT IC above. So that is your completed circuit. Very neat and nice, and it should work perfectly. You may call your demonstrator to have it checked. Make sure that you do not have any connections on this side of your OR gate. Each pin of your AND gate must only have one wire. Check all 14 pins of this AND gate. If you have more than one wire going to any pin, you have a problem. At the very top one, now you should have nothing on this right hand side except the power, but over here on the left hand side, even though it's a little hard to see, you should have 3 wires going to pin 1, 1 wire going to pin 2, 3 wires going to pin 3, 1 wire going to pin 4, 3 wires going to pin 5, 1 wire going to pin 6, and the ground going to pin 7. If you have any other number of wires going into any other pins, your circuit has a wiring error. Things to check if your circuit does not work correctly the first time. If you get no light at all on any combinations of the A, B, and C, then the circuit may not be getting power. Make sure that you have wrapped onto the metal when tightening down the nuts at the top. It is easy for students to nag the insulation and so that the actual wire, so you should be screwing down on the actual wire and not on the insulation. Then it is possible that your LED is in backwards. Turn it around and see if it lights. If that doesn't correct the problem, then we can test the LED to make sure it's actually good or bad. Here we have removed the little piece of wire that went from the resistor lead to the pin 6 of your OR gate, and we have connected a big red jumper wire in its place. Now when we touch that big red jumper wire onto the plus supply rail here, where we have the plus for ICs, lo and behold, the LED glows. If yours does not glow, turn it around and see if it glows. If it still does not glow, change it for another LED, and if that does not glow, call your demonstrator. Don't forget to put back the little wire into the circuit after you've removed this jumper and test it again. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.